Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to the first Tip Tuesday of 2024. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season. Today, I'm going to talk about shoulder mobility, and I love this simple set of exercises that I like to teach on my cylinders, but you can certainly do them on your mat. They're great for that sticky shoulder, right? You slept funny, you ride some pretty heavy horse, right? Left rein heavy, right rein heavy, and the shoulder gets a little bit sore. These are great for that. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the cylinder right on the center of your mat. Now it doesn't matter if you have the full cylinder or the cylinder that's cut in half, you can use either. Just be aware that when you do this, if you have a sensitive spine, you might want to put a towel or a light blanket on the cylinder to make it a little more padded. You're going to lie down, tailbone at one end, head at the other, feet planted. You want to make sure that your pelvis isn't tucked here too, so release those hips. You're going to have a little arch in the small of your back, but that's fine. You're going to rest here, and what you're going to do is we're going to bring the arms up for some shoulder glides. Back of the neck is long, and my palms are facing each other. You're going to reach your arms up to the ceiling, and as you do so, your upper thoracic in between your shoulder blades is going to come into the cylinder. So if you're sensitive, be gentle here. And then exhale, lower down. And as you lower, your arms are going to separate a little bit, and I wrap my shoulder blades around the cylinder gently. And then I inhale. So we're just gliding and checking the quality of movement. Now you might have one side that glides a little quicker than the other, so be careful and try and even it out as best you can. But there's usually gunk in the shoulders, so you want to be careful and move mindfully here. So I do about 6 normally, and then what you're going to do is alternate. One side lifts and the other side lifts, and it feels really nice. I inhale as I lift and I exhale as I lower. After I finish about 6 of those, I flip my palms and I lower my hands all the way down, lifting my powerhouse. And then I'm going to inhale, lift my arms up, and in front of my shoulders, I flip my palms forward and I reach back very gently. Now, if you have shoulder or neck issues, be careful as you reach back. Your body will tell you where it can go and where it can't, and this shouldn't cause pain. It should feel nice. So I do about 4 to 6 of these normally. As I stretch, I always make sure that I keep the quality of the lift in my powerhouse and the softness in my ribs so that I'm not popping open. After I finish this, I usually go into more of a scissor arm. So one arm reaches back and one arm reaches forward, and I stretch. I flip my palms. So one palm is always facing up. And then after this, I usually go into 4 arm circles. And I reach for my full range that day. So it's going to be different day to day, and depending on how your body feels, how you slept. You can do these many times throughout the day as well if you run into some stiffer issues throughout your day. But as a general rule, even just once a day will give you a nice release and some mobility back in maybe a very stiff area. Last one. Good. After I finish, I kind of let myself rest for a second, maybe do another little rock side to side, and then very carefully I curl up and off my cylinder. And even doing those just briefly to demonstrate, I feel much more open in my collarbones, more lifted in my sternum, and much more relaxed in my upper back and in my shoulders. Now I feel like I can give, I can take, everything glides, it's not stuck. So I hope you enjoy this tip, and I will see